Hey, what is up, phone dogs? BoHD here, and I got my hands on the new .view premium case for the HTC One M9. There are several different color configurations, and you can choose from having a clear back cover or a colored plastic back cover, but as you can see here, I did go with the standard gray version. Now, in terms of it being a case, it does protect the HTC One M9 on all four corners, but it does leave a portion of the top and bottom of the device exposed, as well as almost the entire right hand side of the device. So you can reach the volume and the power buttons and press them as well as if there were no case of this device, which is a good thing, but once again, there's no protection here, so it's going to be more prone to damage. If you are looking for protection around the entire device, then you might want to seriously look at the .view Ice case, which does offer this kind of protection. Now, the .view premium case is made of plastic, but with two different textures. On the front, we have a rubberized texture with a ton of dots, hence the name of the case, the .view case, because it allows you to actually peer into the display via the dots on the case. There is a little cutout for the ambient light sensors, but no cutout for the ultra pixel camera, which, I guess makes sense since the ultra pixel camera will allow you to take selfies, which you'll want to look at the display. There's also an HTC logo on the front of the case in a very awkward spot. It would have been a lot cleaner if this wasn't there, but you know how HTC likes to put their logo on the front of their devices. Taking a look at the back of the case though, and we do have a hard plastic that kind of resembles the smooth metallic back cover of the M9 without the metal, of course. So it feels cheaper and you don't have that premium feeling anymore. On the back, we also do have another HTC logo. We also have a cutout for the 20 megapixel camera sensor and a dual LED flash, as well as a cutout for the microphone. I will add that the .view Ice case has a clear plastic back cover, so you can see through to the premium metallic build of the M9. However, once again, you won't be able to feel it with the case on for obvious reasons. When you open this case, the screen powers on like magic and it turns off when you close it, and that's because there are magnets keeping this flap fastened to the screen, but they aren't very strong and it can open up pretty darn easily. But this is the .view case and you do get some additional functionality. If you jump into the settings, either navigate to the personalize tab or search for .view up at the top. And from there you have immediate access to various themes. I counted 24 stock themes, 5 holiday themes, and then 7 live themes. Holiday themes can be programmed to automatically be displayed on holidays, which is kind of cool, I guess. And then live themes are animated, so they actually move ever so slightly and aren't stagnant. They use more battery life, but they do look better. So you do have a pretty good selection of customization here, more so than the previous .view case for the HTC One M8. And what's cool about the updated .view app is that you now have .view apps. There are 3 apps currently. The first is called Dot Design. It's kind of like a drawing game where you either create your own pixelated drawing or trace over an etched out design. The second app is called Dot Breaker, and it's by far my favorite since it's just so incredibly simple, it's addicting, and the pixelated .view display adds to the classic brick-breaking arcade game. There are 20 levels, so you can definitely play this game for quite a while before it ends, which is pretty cool, and can definitely pass the time when you need to. The last app is called Dot Message, and it allows you to write a message that can be displayed across the .view display. You can customize the scrolling speed, the color of the text, as well as the background. It's pretty pointless, to be honest, but it is kind of cool, I guess. The last section of the .view app is the settings, though, where you can change the .view timeout. You can show call history, you can even bypass the security screen, so you can use .view even if your device is password protected. And you can even turn holiday themes on or off. And if you make your way to the notification setting, this allows you to actually control what apps you can send notifications to through the .view case, which is actually a lot of them. I'd say most apps can push notifications through to the .view case, which is pretty awesome. But as far as how these notifications appear through the case, well, they actually appear in big, bright, retro logos, and you can interact with them by directly touching on the case. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the most visually stunning and cleverly designed cases I've ever seen, but once the novelty wears off, which it inevitably will, it just becomes a relatively expensive plastic case that's really not much different than any other plastic case. In fact, this particular case doesn't offer very much protection, less protection than the standard cases for HTC One M9 devices. If you really want to protect your shiny new HTC One M9, I definitely recommend the Dot View Ice case, since it does protect the sides as well. Is the HTC One M9 Premium Dot View case cool? Absolutely. Is it functional? To a certain degree. Should you buy this case to protect your shiny new HTC One M9? No, you really shouldn't, since it leaves a lot of areas of the device exposed. The Dot View Ice case does do a better job protecting your device, so that would be a better option, I'd say. If you do want this case for aesthetic purposes though, then you'll probably be impressed with it because it does look very good, and that's exactly what HTC is hoping you'd say. They created this unique, aesthetically pleasing case to make some extra cash. Actually, a lot of extra cash. I mean, the profit margins must be huge if you consider the plastic build quality of this thing and the ridiculously high $50 price tag. So anyway, that is my review of the HTC One M9 Dot View Premium case. How do you guys like this case? Let me know what your thoughts are by leaving me a comment down below. As always, I'm BoHD from PhoneDog.com. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.